Hey everyone, this is Stephen Strawn at Cast Iron Cookware, where you can find information to help you better collect, restore, and use cast iron cookware. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, and I got a big package to unbox, and we're going to be doing that coming right up. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's purchased my product, Easy Beezy Cast Iron Seasoning. The purchase of this product helps keep this channel going, and I just want to say thank you so very much. So let's get on into our video. Okay, I've got a big unboxing. If you've noticed by the picture, let me hold this thing up. Okay, let me back the camera up and tilt it down a little bit so we can see what's going on. This is a piece that I've been waiting on for quite a while, and it says heavy, fragile. Oh, it's from France, fragile. But it's heavy. The shipping information said it was 34.3 pounds. So let's take a look. Let's take one quick check here. There's a little bit of movement in there, but not too much. It's kind of bulky, kind of heavy. We're just gonna go ahead and trim around the top and be careful right down the center and not go too deep. Don't want to scratch anything. Here we go. Nicely packed. Has an extra sheet of cardboard on top. Got a spacer pack in the middle, which is nice, and bubble wrap. We even have the pool noodles around the edges, which is really nice, and double up on where the handles are at. We even have a separate ring of pool noodles around the edge. So I'm going to try to save some of this. Of course, we have all this paper around the corners to keep it from moving, which is pretty good. They had fragile written all over the outside, which was nice. So we're going to set this aside just for a second. Put all of our package material back inside because we may use this again. Let's bring our big boy back over here. And just in case you do not know, this is a jumbo skillet. Just in case you're wondering, this is a Birmingham Stove and Range Century Series Jumbo Skillet. It was made in the 1980s, not in the foundry of Birmingham Stove and Range, but in the Thomas foundry for Birmingham Stove and Range. So it is a Birmingham Stove and Range piece. So right here we have Made in USA. We have Jumbo Skillet. So we also, on this side, we have 75H. A little rough. This is made in the Century Series. Let's get a look at the handles from the top. We have a little bit of a rim. It's not a heat ring, it's flat, and then it kind of drops off a little bit right here, and then rounds off around the edges. Now this is nearly every one of them I've ever seen online. This is the first one I've actually touched. Has this little bit of a grind area where the gate mark was. This is where it was poured. It was poured on the floor facing downward. Now we're going to take a look at the handles from the side. And the inside. It's got kind of a century feel to it. It's not been milled. It's quite a large piece. There's no cracks. There's a few little casting flaws here and there. Nothing really big. This is probably the largest one right here, which is not a big deal. And over on this side, a couple little places right here. Like I said, nothing big at all. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. But here you go. This is a big boy right here. And it is very heavy. We're going to get some measurements and we're going to weigh this thing. Let's get what the weight is. Looks like we have a tad over 29.5 pounds. Now we're going to get some other measurements. From outside to outside, it's 20 inches. 23 from outside handle to handle. Then on the outside, we have 3 inches completely on the outside. But this is a big, nice one. It's my understanding that they didn't make but about 1,000 of these. Very possible less than 1,000, but I'm not really sure. I haven't got any really solid figures yet. I do know that they were poured on the floor. They were not part of the Discomatic. They were poured just like the Red Mountain. They were poured on the floor, flat, through the bottom. So there was no other milling on the piece. It was just pretty much as is, except for the little bit of grinding on the gate mark area on the bottom of the pan. So I do want to give a shout out to Patriot Cast Iron and Cutlery Facebook group where I found the piece. I've had friends of mine looking for this piece, trying to help me find one to put in my collection for quite a while now, and I ran across this one. I thought, there it is. It was taking offers, for the piece. There was people giving offers. I think, the starting, it was $100 plus shipping, $125 plus shipping, $150 plus shipping, $200 plus shipping, $225 plus shipping, $350 plus shipping. The guy that was trying to sell the piece, he said, thank you everyone for the offers, but I'm not going to accept at this time. So I thought, this is worth more than $350. So I thought, I'm going to go ahead and just bump the offer up because I didn't want to let it go. Somebody's liable to put a big number on there and I'll never see it again. So I said $450 plus shipping. And it kind of hung around for a little bit. Nobody tried to offer any more. And thankfully, the seller decided to go ahead and let me have it. And the shipping was $29, so I got it for $479 shipped to my house. And I am very, very happy and pleased that I finally got the piece to put on my wall in my BSR collection. This is the one that started them all for me. This is my Birmingham Stove and Range Century Series piece that me and my wife purchased right after we were married for $5 from a vendor selling these right out of the back of their truck. Now, Birmingham Stove and Range was still running at that time. It was probably about 1986, somewhere around there, 85, 86. So this one I got for $5, brand new. Will almost fit down inside there, handle and all. Let's put it in the middle. That is the difference between a number 14 and a jumbo. So hopefully the next video that you see, I will have my jumbo right there in the middle. I'm going to rearrange my Century and my Red Mountain Series skillets kind of around it. This was going to be the centerpiece. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I promise I'll keep more coming. And I do want to thank you again for watching Cast Iron Cookware. Before you go, I would like to share something with you really quickly. In 1 John chapter 2, verse 1 and 2, it says, My little children, these things I write unto you, that ye sin not. And if any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. And he is a propitiation for our sins, and not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world. I just want to say, share the word and be a blessing.